see this. They done my boy absolutely dirty with this. Look at that. Look at the fingers. Whose horn goes like that? Guy looks like he's at a fucking K-pop band. Awful. Anyway, we're away in the Necropolis, Southern Necropolis. No, the other one, the tune that everybody seems to think he keeps about. There is vampires there, just know the Gorbals Vampire, so let's go. This is the Southern Necropolis. This is where we're going to go and have a wee vampire adventure. We'll tell you the story about the Gorbals Vampire. It is massive, so we're just going to go and have a wee wander. Let's go. Oh, hello. So it started in 1954. Hundreds of kids turned up to this beautiful, beautiful graveyard. John, get a wee scan. Wee quick scan, John. Scan. Yeah, so imagine hundreds of kids descending here for a myth that was spoken about in schoolyards across the country, basically, of a 7 foot tall, needle-teethed vampire that was stalking this area.
With red eyes.
With red eyes.
And long hair.
Yeah. He didn't look like that K-pop pish that was seen in the wall.
Kind of looked like Nick Cave.
Did he though? But with 7 foot needle teeth and red eyes?
Yep.
Right, okay. So they all descended here with sticks, knives, crosses, pretty much anything, and they hunted this area looking for the vampire.
Colanders for helmets. Their moths, tenderizers and kitchen knives and stuff like that.
I mean, 1950s the Gorbals probably wasn't many meat tenderizers that were actually used in the kitchen. Just a hammer. And they basically searched this area looking for vampires. Or looking for one vampire in particular, the Gorbals Vampire. And you know what? Look about it. There's plenty of places that a vampire could hide in here. So we're going to maybe look for a couple of wee bits, wee nooks and crannies. Like, if I was a vampire, where would I hide?
Not in the daylight.
That's a good point, right off the bat. He made a good point there. So we're just going to go for a wee wander. Always, we're going to have a wee chat about it. Let's go.
So the reason it got to so many kids actually coming through was because the kids in the schools, when they were telling the stories in the playgrounds, the kids started coming here at night. But what happened was they started organising themselves in shifts so they could actually cover it 24 hours a day. So they were going, wee Johnny would go would be staying at Willie's house, wee Willie's house, wee Balloon, be staying at wee Stevie's house, and none of their parents knew where they were. So they would organise themselves in 24-hour shifts, so the schools were actually empty. And they sent the truant officer to see the parents. But the parents didn't know where the kids were either. And then by night 3, there was a woman who stayed up in the high flats up there, original high flats. She would walk her cats at night, and of course the kids saw the woman with all these cats and started chasing her, saying, "Is the vampires familiar?" And so they chased her, and so she went to the police. And so the police ended up having to go to the schools to do talks in the schools. They went door to door to actually say to the kids' parents, "Look, this is what your kids have been doing. We need to sit them down and tell them that there's no such thing as a Gorbals Vampire." It actually ended up on the front page of the newspapers about the chief of police talking about there was no such thing as the Gorbals Vampire. That's how big it became just in a matter of days.
So who's to blame for all this then? Certainly no vampires. Biggest chance is it's probably just some wee arsehole in the school ground, you know, making up lies. But they did blame American comics, American horror comics, EC comics in particular, which led to the passing of the Young Persons and Children's Harmful Publications Act, which actually still stands today and a nice bit of censoring by the government. I don't think it actually is used that often, but it's still a law. So that's the story of the Gorbals Vampire.
this that you can see here, this could have been the actual nest that the Gorbals Vampire lived in.
Everybody knows vampires nest in trees, you fucking idiot. Sorry.
Maybe that's the tree, Jamie.
Let's get a work piece of it, so I'm just going to investigate. I don't know how big vampires are. I've not really scaled them with, so. It's too wee in it? Ah, it's too wee. Right back to the drawing.
Maybe that's where it goes when it's in bat form.
Maybe. It's a vampire hole. John wants me to go in, but I'm a fuck. Vampires in there. Or some sort of small bear. Or just junkies, I mean, let's face it. So thanks for taking that wee journey with us. That was the story of the brief history of the Gorbals Vampire. You should check me out online. The place is actually, it's really nice, it's quite fantastic. You know, thanks for coming to WEIRDBOX, and we hope to see you next time.
Alright guys, this is John for the Icebox. We're here at the Southern Metropolis.
Hey! Thank you for fucking idiot! Fucking idiot!